Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Miami Hurricanes. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me, this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downward. Good job. They eliminated the return. Not much there. So Miami's offense has the football first here today. And welcome to Miami's Hard Rock Stadium for this year's edition of the Orange Bowl. Just to say that name, Joel, just brings back so many memories. So much college football history has taken place down here in South Florida.
And for a couple of guys that went to Colorado, certainly a lot of history. And yes, that was definitely a clip. So Colorado wins that national championship. But here in this edition of the Orange Bowl, I got to tell you, I am so excited to see these two teams play. What great seasons they've had. They are one step away from competing for a championship.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Grab behind the line. It's gone. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Ohio State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This should be fun. This quarterback matchup, one of the best you're going to see all season long. Both guys are aware of how good their counterpart is. They say they're trying to block that out, but you feel like it's important to them.
Chris, I have been waiting for this matchup all year long. We all know that these two are two of the best signal callers in the entire country. Now we get to see them go head-to-head. You get the sense that we might be in line for a shootout. I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
The receiver makes the catch. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
At the 35-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game. Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Looking to throw yet again. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pass caught. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Keeping it on the ground here. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to an end. Into the 1st quarter here, still no score. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free, end zone ahead. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here comes the pressure. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
The Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
What a play by this defensive back in man-to-man coverage. They're trying to get the ball outside and just allow the wide receiver to work one-on-one, but the DB makes the play. That is a terrific tackle in space.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Sayan. A deep shot right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So
swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? Receiver makes the catch. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. To the air, it's Sayin. That's a quick shovel pass. Crosses the 45. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Canes will kick this deep to begin the second half.
Set to kick it off.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A play action, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for first and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
Catch made on the left side. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
It's now second and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. Play fake, looking to throw. Cut quickly. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Still looking to put something on the scoreboard. They break the huddle on third and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a tremendous stop for this defense. Bend but don't break. This has been a long, successful drive for the offense, and as a head coach, you've got to reward that with points. I don't think you go for this in an obvious passing situation. Take the 3 and reward the quality series with points on the scoreboard.
And out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quickly caught in the right flat. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He's got space. And here he goes. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
This offensive line just winning the point of attack. They are doing a great job opening up holes for this run game. And now it's just about executing, making somebody miss at the second level, and they get a big explosive run.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Grinding away with their running game. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter.
Well, I know that the offense would love to take more time off the clock, but with only a 3-point lead, they've got to get this ball in the end zone. If they have to settle for a field goal, they'll only be up 6. I do not like that position for them. And
Touchdown, Miami. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
what a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Miami 13, Ohio State 3.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught.
And the pass on second down, complete on the slant. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. It's third down.
So 3rd and inches now after the pass play. We'll see if they can convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside, and he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Smith.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes with an answer.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Miami 13.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 96.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Now we'll wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.